to the Orioles, weeks away from pitchers and catchers. Tyler Wells. Set injury problemos. Let's reset 2023 as a starting pitcher going into the All-Star break. He had the lowest whip of any starting pitcher in the American League. And then in the second half of the season, things went a little haywire. I believe him and Hyder weren't exactly seeing eye to eye to the point where he was actually sent back to the minor leagues. Came back up for the playoffs, pitched out of the bullpen, was in the rotation to begin 24, got hurt. I don't think he had Tommy John surgery, but he had an elbow procedure, whatever. I'm not a doctor, but it wasn't full-on Kyle Bradish, Tommy John surgery stuff. But it cost him the rest of 24 and the majority of 25. Came up last year, pitched out of the rotation, and acquitted himself quite nicely. Now Tyler Wells is a guy that's part of the equation. And I believe Mike Elias said he's going to be in the rotation. But here's Tyler Wells at the Birdland Caravan talking about his possible role this year.
As of right now, I would say it's just going to continue to develop. For me, it's just continuing to prepare to contribute to the team however I can.
Well, there you go. He's a team player ready to rock and roll. He also said he was stretching himself out to pitch multiple innings if need be. And Nolan, we were talking at the end of last year as the closer situation was unsettled, to say the least. Ryan Helsley was signed to fill that void. But I still wouldn't mind Tyler Wells as a big arm. Mm-hmm. In high-leverage situations at the back end of your bullpen, maybe replacing what Yunier Cano used to be, depending on what they do with the rotation moving forward here.
Yeah, I'm all in on him going to the bullpen and being that back-end guy because I think makeup-wise, velocity-wise, he certainly fits that bill, and he's done it before. Sure, it's been a couple years since he's done it at all. You're talking about the end of 23, and rookie years the last time he did it, like where he knew that was his defined job. Sure. So that could be an adjustment, getting him back into that. Where we're at right now in the calendar, and even when spring training starts next month, by all means, treat him like a starter then. Just get the innings under, I'd rather him be prepared to start, and then in a pinch, if we need him to start, he's ready to go. And it's easier for him to just come down from being stretched out and throw one inning at a time. But if you're treating him like a reliever right now, and then a couple of injuries happen in April and May, and we need this guy to start, we're scrambling, he's not built up, he's not stretched out, that does you no good. So he can prepare as normal, but I'd be thinking if I'm Albernaz, I'd be thinking if I'm Elias, that I'd prefer him to be in the pen. And it's twofold. One, I think it just fits where the roster's heading right now. I mean, you're one more rotation addition away from pushing another name out of the rotation. Wells is probably already on the outside looking in if you want to put Eflin ahead of him. So go get a Valdez, go get any other number one, and you can bump Eflin as well. So I think that's part of it. And I also think it's him that he's been given opportunities to start in the past, but because of injuries, because of hiccup here, hiccup there, he just doesn't have that inning total under his belt. I mean, what's his high water mark isn't even 120 innings from we're in the one teens. I mean, that's just not going to get it done. At the very least, I can't put stock in that heading into a season, even if he was going to be a number 5 on the back end of my rotation. I can't put stock in that for a guy who hasn't even shown me 140 innings pitched in a year. I just think it works. It's a natural move for him at this point, what the team needs and what would be best for him.
It makes all the sense in the world, Nolan, as you just said. And he's an intriguing option for the rotation. But if you're still pursuing starting pitchers, which apparently the Orioles are, you're looking for better, maybe more reliable. Mm-hmm. And Wells falls into the unreliable, not because he sucks, just doesn't hit the post. I mean, if they were going with that, Grayson Rodriguez would still be on the team. They'd rather have the 100 ribbies and 30 home runs that Ward's going to bring them and left field with the great unknown, which was one of the big problems Elias had last year, banking on Grayson Rodriguez to be at the top of your rotation, blow up in his face. So, yeah, bring in another starter. Is it Valdez? Is it Gallen? Do you trade? I don't think that option's off the table either, trading for someone, because there's a surplus at positions. But Wells in the back end of the bullpen, high leverage situations, maybe depending on Helsley does, possibly being an option for closer. I'm all about. I want him to help the team, and I think he can if he's healthy. I don't know if I want him hitting the post every fifth day, at least right now.
Right. And you mentioned the disappointment stemming from the fact that he was good and just couldn't fulfill it. And I think that was the best way to put it. I mean, even pre-injury, look at how they were babying him in, what was it, 22? And he was actually pitching really, really well. But he'd be out there, 50, 60 pitches in, seemingly cruising his way to what should be a very nice game that could even go 7. And they're like, 70 pitches, that's enough for him today. Hasn't given up a run. What's going on? Pitch count's down. Is he hurt? No, he's not hurt, just precaution. I mean, at the time, that was before they made the shift to being a fully competitive team. So maybe that was a part of the decision. He was still younger in his career. But I don't know, you're talking about a guy and holding him back like that. That's just not a starter. It just can't be.